What's up everyone, Ariane here. Today we are talking about going pro, what it takes to transition from a casual day trader to professional day trader. My goal here by the end of this video is to educate new traders who maybe feel like they're in a hamster wheel that keeps on spinning, trying to find consistent profitability in the stock market. There is a reason why the wheel keeps on spinning and you haven't made it to coasting. So let's talk about it. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Ariane. I'm an options day trader. I am pretty focused on the ticker symbol SPX, which is the S&P 500. I like to sell credit spreads, and I am pretty focused on the 0 DTE time frame to do so, and that means that all the options that I enter expire the same day, which is the fast lane of options trading. I consider myself a professional day trader. I am a pattern day trader as far as FINRA is concerned, but all that really means is that I trade more than 3 day trades a week and my account balance is higher than $25,000. But I think what defines a professional day trader is a day trader who does not trade at random. And so that's number one. A professional day trader trades a specific strategy or strategies and has a trading plan associated with each strategy. A trading plan is not complicated. It's just a set of rules, parameters, like this is what I'm looking for to enter the trade. This is my trigger to enter the trade. This is my setup to enter the trade. And then once I'm in the trade, this is my profit target. This is where I'm taking it off for profit, or this is where I'm taking it off for a loss if I was wrong. So that's what I think a trading plan needs to be comprised of at bare minimum. I like to tell people that making money in the stock market is pretty easy. I don't like to overcomplicate it. All that I'm doing every day is selling an option at a high price, buying it back at a lower price, and profiting the difference. Or if it's easier to understand, you're buying an option at a low price, selling it at a higher price, and profiting the difference. But that's all that I'm doing every day. I really feel like I could go to the stock market at any time during its open and make $100 easily. I really feel like I could stop this video right now, go to my computer, open up S&P futures, which trades basically 6.5 days a week, and scalp $100. So why don't I do that then? Why don't I do that then if it's so easy? Well, because even though I'm confident that I could make $100 easily, there will be a time that I won't. And I will lose. And I would be foolish to think that I will win 100% of the time. So let's just say 4 out of 5 times I win $100. What about the 5th time? What about the 5th time? How much am I losing on the time that I don't win? And therein lies the problem that all day traders face when it comes to making consistent money in the stock market. It's all about the losers. Are you a professional loser? I don't trade like that because on the 5th time, I will probably lose more than I made on the previous 4 wins. Just for example, if I made $100 every time, even if I don't lose $400 on the 5th time, what if I only lose $200? Is the $200 worth the time, energy, and effort that I put into the 5 trades, to only come out $200? Probably not. So even though I tell people that making money in the stock market is really easy, losing money in the stock market is even easier than that. I'm sorry, but it really is like that. So if you don't find a strategy that works and then have disciplined rules about trading that strategy, you just cannot be long-term profitable in day trading. Let me say that again. If you do not find a strategy that works for you and then have disciplined rules about trading that strategy, you cannot be long-term profitable day trading. Okay, so how do you know what a winning strategy is? Let's talk about win rates. Any professional day trader knows that win rates alone do not matter. There is no magical percentage that says if you have a win rate that's 85% that you have a winning strategy. I have seen many option strategies that have really low win rates, but that are profitable. Like just Easy example, you have a string of small losers, $20, $40, $50, $30, and then when you win, it's a big win, like $600. And then you go back into a string of small losers, but when it hits big. And all that matters is that the winners over time outsize the losers. And so having said that, how can you know if the strategy that you're trading will win over time? And the answer is to calculate the expectancy. I don't want to go so far as to say this is the only metric that you need, but it's probably one of the best ways to gauge if what you're trading is going to work out over the long haul. And the thing is you can't calculate expectancy unless you've been trading something for a while. Like, you need some trade history, you need some winners, and you need some losers. And so the formula for calculating expectancy, I'll put it on the screen, is you take your win rate percentage, multiply that by the average dollar amount of each win. From that, subtract the loss rate percentage multiplied by the average dollar amount of each loss. And is that number positive or negative? If it's positive, then you have positive expectancy and you have a winning strategy. Now, I said in my side hustle video a couple videos ago to just plug those 4 numbers into an expectancy calculator. They're online everywhere, and see what you get. So let's just do that quickly together. All right, I just Googled options expectancy calculator. A couple come up. I think this one's a little easier, so I will just use this one from tradingjoules.com as an example. It has some values in here, so of course you need to plug them in with your own. I will bring over my trading journal for the opening range breakout, which is a strategy I've been pretty focused on. And here is my win rate, 85.64. We'll start there. I'll just round up. So if my win rate is 86%, my loss rate is 14%, of course. I'll plug in my average win and average loss. My contract sizes have kind of changed since the beginning of the year, so I'm just gonna roughly plug in these numbers. I'm just gonna say my average win is 315, my average loss is 800. 315, 800, and that would be an expectancy of 159, a profit factor of 2.42. So let's see how they define this. A positive value for expectancy above 0 indicates that the trading system is profitable. A profit factor, here's the calculation for that, a value above 1 indicates that the trading system is profitable. So there you have that. Now, what I emphasized earlier, I'm saying it again for a third time. If you do not find a strategy that works for you and then have disciplined rules about trading the strategy, you just cannot be long-term profitable. You need a positive expectancy strategy plus a disciplined trading plan for long-term success. Even if you traded the same strategy right alongside with me, you might still not be profitable. And why is that? It's the part of day trading that I feel like just cannot be taught. It is developing emotional discipline. I think you learn this best when you take losses, unfortunately. And I think that's just why I always say I'm a professional loser. Locking in profits over and over feels great. Easy peasy, you're on cloud 9. Locking in losers over and over sucks. Locking in consecutive losers feels even worse than that. And I think that is where most day traders give up. I mean, understandably so. I get it. It does not feel good to lose money. Or traders give up because they don't have any more money because they've blown up their account, which usually just means that they were just trading too big for your account. You need to trade a contract size where you can sustain multiple losers, because losers is part of day trading, and so is having emotional discipline. There is an article that I have printed out and that I read often by Douglas E. Zalewski. It's called The 25 Rules of Trading Discipline. It's a great read. And number 6, in summary, says, if you have a proven methodology, but it doesn't seem to be working in a given trading session, don't go home that night and try to devise another one. If your methodology works more than one half of trading sessions, then stick with it. So even when I have multiple losers, I don't just throw my hands up and say, this sucks, I quit, I'm moving on, or go looking for the next shiny object or shiny strategy. I ask myself, like a professional, Does my strategy need tweaking? Or is this just the market environment and I need to stick it through? Listen, this is the stock market, okay? It's not easy, and it's not like a casino and gambling where I think people may make that comparison. But in a deck of cards or a dice, all the numbers are known, right? So all the outcomes are finite. And in the stock market, all the outcomes are not known because a stock or the stock market can go up infinitely. So one side of the equation is always infinite, right? And also in the stock market, the prices are not controlled by a dealer or a machine. They're controlled by emotions. Prices in the stock market are a tug of war between buyers and sellers. My long-term goal for my day trading career is just to find a couple of strategies and then a large amount of capital to each of them and set them on autopilot. I mean, that would be a dream. But before I go and allot tens of thousands of dollars to a strategy and I'll set it and let it go, I want to test it out. I want to try it hundreds of times and through different market environments. For as long as I've been trading, we've been in mostly a bull market, a volatile market for sure. I mean, I traded through the COVID crash, and I'm recording this now in June of 2022, and we're just now entering a bear market. And so I want to make sure that I'm staying mechanical and disciplined during these market swings. All right, my friends, I'm leaving you with this mantra. That's the first paragraph of this article. The success that a trader achieves in the markets is directly correlated to one's trading discipline or lack thereof. So I wish you much discipline. I wish you much success, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.